students, welcome to the first part of our program on integers. Today we are going to learn about positive and negative integers, how to represent positive and negative integers on a number line, and how to compare integers as well. You have already learned from your primary school about whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. What are integers? Well, integers include whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. It also includes negative numbers like -1, -2, -3, and so on. We'll have again a look at the list of integers. 1, 2, 3, and so on are the positive integers. -1, -2, -3, and so on are the negative integers. Well, students, what about 0? 0 is neither positive nor negative. It is called the neutral integer. We now have a look how to represent integers on a number line. We start by drawing a line with equal intervals, with arrows at both ends. Then we write 0 at the middle. We place all the positive numbers to the right of 0, and we place all the negative numbers to the left of 0. You may be asking this question, students. Where do we use negative integers? Well, there are many situations and examples in our daily life where we can use negative numbers. One basic example would be thermometers. Let's have a look at this thermometer. As you may know, thermometers are used to measure temperatures. On this thermometer, on the right-hand side, you will have numbers representing temperatures in degrees Celsius. Above 0, you will have all the positive integers representing the positive temperatures, and below 0 are the negative integers representing negative temperature. What is the difference between a temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and a temperature of negative degrees Celsius? Well, let's see together. A 30 degrees Celsius will represent a very hot temperature, whereas a negative 30 degrees Celsius temperature would indicate a freezing cold temperature. Another example where we can use negative numbers is profit and loss. Let's have a look at a small story with Rohil and Riyad. Rohil lends Riyad 150 rupees, and Riyad later gives Rohil back 50 rupees. In case Riyad does not return 100 rupees to Rohil, students, what will happen then? I know this is a very bad thing, you would agree with me. Then Rohil will incur a loss of 100 rupees. And this loss is represented by negative 100 rupees. So, similarly, you will find that a profit of 500 rupees is written as positive 500, and a loss of 125 rupees is written as negative 125. Another example where we can use negative numbers is in lifts. I'm sure you have seen in a building where you have used lifts and you have numbers as well as positive numbers and negative numbers. 0 is used to represent the ground floor, 1 is used to represent the first floor, and the negative numbers represent the basement, that is underground. Another example where we can use negative numbers is to represent height below sea level. Let's have a look at this picture. 0 is the sea level, and all the numbers above 0 are the heights above sea level, and all the numbers below 0 are negative integers, and they represent the depth below sea level. We can see an airplane flying at 80 meters above the sea level. And can you see the fish at 100 meters below sea level? Let's have a look at this example. You are given a list of numbers where you need to write down all the integers, positive integers, and negative integers. Let's look at the list of numbers given. The first number is 2/5, which is a fraction. Fractions and decimals, if you will remember, are not integers. So we cannot take the first one. The second one, -16, is an integer. 4.2 is a decimal number, therefore cannot be taken in the list of integers. -3 and 27 are both integers. -0.5 is a decimal number, therefore we cannot take this decimal number. 111 is an integer that we will include in our list. -2¾ is a mixed number, therefore cannot be added to the list of integers. So, students, the answer for the list of integers will be -16, -3, 27, and 111. Let's have a look at the solution for part B. We need to find positive integers. We will select from the first part, that is the list of integers, we need to select the positive integers. Well, whenever there is no sign in front of an integer, it is understood that it is a positive integer, like 27 and 111. So the answer for positive integers will be 27 and 111. The solution for negative integers, well, students, -16 and -3, these are the negative integers that we will add to the list. Let's have a look at another example where we need to write the following as an integer. 300 meters below sea level, a profit of 5,000 rupees, a depth of 760 rupees, a temperature of 37 degrees Celsius below zero. We have a look at the solution. 300 meters below sea level. Students, below sea level means below zero, and below zero means negative. Therefore, the answer will be -300 meters. A profit of 5,000 rupees. Profits are normally indicated by positive, so the answer is positive 5,000 rupees. We have a look at the part C. A debt of 760 rupees. A debt means a loss, and losses are denoted by negative, so the answer is -760 rupees. A temperature of 37 degrees Celsius below zero. Below zero means negative, therefore the answer will be -37 degrees Celsius. We have a look at another example where we need to draw a number line to represent all the integers from -4 to 4 and between -6 and 3. We have a look at the solution, students. We first draw a number line, then we place 0 in the middle, then to the right of 0 we place all the positive integers, and to the left of 0 we place all the negative integers. In this part, we have taken -4 and 4. Let's have a look at the solution for part B, where we need to represent integers between -6 and 3. We draw the number line, and this time we will place 0 more to the right. Why more to the right? Because to the left of 0 there are more negative numbers than to the right. Then to the right of 0 we will write the positive numbers and all the negative numbers to the left of 0. Be careful for this part here, students. We do not include -6 and 3. See, we have stopped at -5 and at 2. Let's now look at the order of integers. We first draw a number line. As we move to the right of the number line, the numbers get larger. And as we move to the left of the number line, the numbers get smaller. For example, 5 is greater than 2. Why is it greater than 2? Because 5 is found to the right of 2. Let's take another example. -4 is to the left of -1. Therefore, -4 is less than -1. We use the symbol greater than to denote greater than and the symbol less than to denote less than. We have a look at an example where we need to fill in the blanks with the symbols. We have a look at the solution. We first draw a number line. -5 is to the left of -2. Therefore, -5 is less than -2. -1 is to the left of -2. So, -1 is less than -2. Let's have a look at the part C. -4 is to the left of 0. So, -4 is less than 0. The part D, 3 is to the right of -5. Therefore, 3 will be greater than -5. -3 is to the right of -7. Therefore, -3 is greater than -7. 0 is to the right of -6, hence 0 is greater than -6. And now, here's time for you to practice some exercises. You may also find these links useful for further practice. So students, we have come to the end of our today's program. We have seen together how to distinguish between positive and negative integers, how to represent them on a number line, how to compare integers. You may now try to practice some exercises on your own or even with your friends. Hope you have enjoyed our video. Until next time, it's goodbye.